All right, so I'm just gonna get some ready for some offhand shooting with this at the guns like I mentioned. The trigger takes a little bit of extra care when it comes to shooting a gun like this offhand. When it's the Shultz 54, where you can set with your finger, it's easy to do in the ready position. This one is very difficult to do that, so I don't bother. I still have to pinch it ahead of time, but it's still kind of, you have to be very particular when you're setting it, not to set it prematurely or bump it whatsoever, because it's in the ounce and a half level, so extreme care must be taken. So the procedure I'll have for it is a little bit different than what I would with just a regular match trigger. You have to remember to rest it. I got it resting on one of my shooting bags while I reload it and set the trigger, because just to take the weight off your shooting arm, because it's so heavy. But as a result, it plants itself very well, shoulders very well is what I mean. It doesn't wander because it's so heavy. And it tries to sneak out of your hand with no butt hook, which is kind of makes it easier to shoot, if that makes sense, because you can really predict its path where it wants to. So you kind of get a grip on it and use that for your advantage. I'm almost pulling down in the thumb hole because it wants to do this. You just gotta avoid that rear. Set trigger as much as you can. I like to set it down here. But anyway, that's this old girl with a set of apertures. It shoots beautifully. Luke's going to be shooting that in the match, like I mentioned, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time with it during this month. Just practicing, getting used to the weight again. Like I mentioned, my offhand suffered a little bit, so I'm going to shoot some more like this and just get a little bit stronger with it. But anyway, I thought I'd share what it looks like with the apertures, and it's an absolutely beautiful thing. If you have any questions or comments you guys have about them, leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. But if not, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.